Good morning, Golden Valley. Welcome to the Vice Presidential Candidate Debates. I'm Shahryar Chaudry. Now, before we get started, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now, Grizzlies, before we get right onto the debate, let's take it over to the campaign videos for our vice presidents and presidential candidates.
Hello, what's up, Grizzlies? My name is Jasmine Orlando, and I'm running to be your next ASB president. It has been a dream of mine for as long as I can remember. And so, with that said, let's start next year off with a good note. And vote Jasmine for president!
Grizzlies, my name is Guillermo and I'm running for next year's vice president. Vote for me and I'll promise to make next year the happiest place on earth. Yeah! Vote for Guillermo!
Oh, hi. Didn't see you there. My name is Samuel McKenzie.
As if you already didn't know. And I'm running to be your ASB vice president.
If you vote for me, I promise you'll have a high school experience you will never forget. And that's on GV. Yeah!
Grizzlies, welcome to the Vice Presidential Candidate Debates. I'm here with Samuel McKenzie and Guillermo Navarrete. Now, before we get started, can we get a little introduction?
Hi, I'm Samuel McKenzie. I'm currently the recognition captain here in ASB, and I am running for your next year's vice president.
And Guillermo?
My name is Guillermo Navarrete and I'm currently junior class president, and next year I'm running for vice president.
Now, Grizzlies, let's get started with Sam. What is your main focus next year on improving student life on campus?
So my main focus is trying to give students a high school experience they don't really want to forget, because sometimes, honestly, students see high school as something negative, and I honestly want to turn that into something positive that they can make up themselves.
And Guillermo?
My main focus for next year would be to work on inclusion, because our campus is very diverse, and I feel like if students meet new people and make new friends, I feel like it'd be very good.
Now, Guillermo, how will you incorporate student inclusion and spirit into your vice president decisions?
I feel like spreading the word out by mouth would be a lot better than seeing posts on social media, because most people just glance over it, and I feel like when you personally invite someone, they feel welcome and they'd want to participate more.
I couldn't agree with you more. Now, Sam?
For me, I want to reach out personally as well, but also try to incorporate why I need to get different perspectives from different students into making better decisions, and also just showing students that spirit can also just come from themselves, because that's honestly, at the end of the day, how people have fun.
I agree. Now, Sam, what is something a student should know about you before voting?
I want students to know that I honestly give 110% in whatever I do, and ASB is something that I'm very dedicated towards and one of my top priorities. So I want people to know that if I win, that I will take 110% into doing that job.
And Guillermo?
I would want students to know that I've been a part of ASB for about 5 years now, and that it's really grown on me since. And I feel like if I make this position next year, that it'd be very good, and it would be very good. Yeah.
I agree. Now, Guillermo, what is a strength and weakness you have as a candidate, and how will you address this weakness?
I feel like a strength that I have would be my organizational skills and making sure I get things on time. But one weakness that I'd say that I would have would be speaking in public, because sometimes I get very nervous and stressed out, but I try and stay calm and talk calmer.
Yes, public speaking can be very nervous. Now, Sam, what about you?
A strength of mine that I would say is when I'm working in a team or a group, I really try to incorporate different people's ideas to make sure that everyone has their opinions heard and their ideas met. But a weakness I would say that I have is I probably get too stressed or too flustered during stressful times. But how I would deal with that weakness, and what I'm still doing to deal with that weakness, is plan ahead the problems that might occur or try to just anticipate any problems.
Now, Grizzlies, before we conclude our debate, we have a surprise question. Guillermo, what is something you admire about the other candidate?
Ooh, I would say Sam is very hardworking, and I don't know, he's a great leader. I say he's very taking charge and a great leader and a great role model.
And what about you, Sam?
I honestly just admire how calm Guillermo is, because in any situation he always just knows how to deal with the problem and can just easily just fix it, honestly. So that's honestly what I admire about Guillermo.
That sounds fantastic. And with that, Grizzlies, our debate has come to an end. A big thank you to Samuel McKenzie and Guillermo Navarrete. Grizzlies voting starts at 10 a.m. today, so make sure you vote. And with that, our show has come to an end. For the entire crew of GBTV, my lovely guests, Sam and Guillermo, we'll see you back here tomorrow for another fantastic show. Until then, have a great day, Grizzlies.